I'm not sure if just the first and second round picks and a heavy fine is enough. And I'm not sure taking away their trophy is enough.
See, I wouldn't have given immunity. Now, maybe they wouldn't have gotten to the bottom of the scandal without the immunity, because I think if the players were involved, they should be suspended.
Mm-hmm.
So I just saw over the weekend, I don't know who the player was, his name, but the first-round pick from the Astros actually got suspended for 162 games, tested positive for some sort of steroid. Second time he's been – so he's asked to miss a whole season.
Right.
Yep.
So to me, if you're suspending players for cheating with – drugs, steroids. Why wouldn't you suspend them for cheating?
Right.
By stealing signs.
I'm not sure what's written.
I think the penalty.
But what's written out? Because the suspension is that was agreed upon between the union.
I'm just
and
saying, in a
the
perfect
league.
world,
but it's also cowardly for him to threaten other players for throwing at the Astros and not being willing to suspend any of the Astros for clearly cheating.
Yeah. Well, again, that's in
crazy.
The rules, so that's agreed upon. In their bargaining agreement.
No, they botched it, because what I would have liked to have seen is the Astros essentially field a minor league team.
Yeah,
so every player who was involved, you lose the season. And so you're not saying you're disqualified from the postseason if whoever the Astros field.
Again, you're not going to be able to prove what guys did what.
Now, they've now basically admitted it. A lot of the players have admitted it.
No, that's fine. But, certain guys use the trash can more than others. Who knows about the buzzers? I think they should just suspend the entire team. And here's the other issue: if you suspend guys,
suspend the entire team. So my point is,
but if you're going to suspend players, do you suspend players who are now on different teams?
Yes.
Right. Which you're kind of hurting the new team.
I would suspend the 2017 Astros.
There's just a lot of hurdles. There's a lot of hurdles. I'm with you. I would have done that, and I would have been fine with it. But there's just so many hurdles to jump over on this deal. It's just an outrage, and people are going to be pissed off the entire season. Manfred got up there and said, don't throw it at the Astros players. I'm not sure if he's going to suspend guys even more games if they do that.
But then how do you
specifically?
How do you prove that it's an intentional plunking?
I don't know. It's very gray.
You know what I mean?
It's very gray.
But I do agree with him on one point, that he called the trophy just a piece of metal. That trophy, I'm sorry, this will offend some people. That trophy is trash compared to like the Stanley Cup and some of the other more famous trophies in sports.
It's not about how it's made.
I know it's symbolic.
It's about
I understand.
What it means.
I know.
All right, so Manfred, a guy who went to Harvard Law School, is so stupid. He doesn't understand what he's saying. He stuck his foot in his mouth. But all right, so what do you have first, Valdez? You want to go to Turner, or do you want to go to Trout?
I was going to play Manfred first, since we were talking about it.
Let's play Manfred, and then we've got Mike Trout, we've got Turner, we've got Correa, we've got Cody Bellinger, we've got a ton of guys who are chiming in on this.
Things that has to happen in order to put this episode, people are never going to forget about it, but to move on from it is for the entire organization, starting from the top, owner all the way through the players, to accept responsibility and to apologize not only to their fans, but to the fans across the other 29 teams. And it's hard to deny the fact that that's going to be an ongoing process here. It didn't get done the other day.
It definitely didn't get done with that presser.
Absolutely not. All right, let's go to Justin Turner of the Dodgers, who was very bitter about Manfred calling the Commissioner's Trophy a piece of metal.
That trophy, which, by the way, is called the Commissioner's Trophy. So for him to devalue it the way he did yesterday is just tells me how out of touch he is with the players in this game. And, at this point, the only thing devaluing that trophy is that it says Commissioner on it.
It's a good burn there from Justin Turner. I did like that last little parting shot.
Yeah, exactly. I love it. All right, Mike Trout, who never speaks. He's I'm not going to say he never speaks, but he doesn't speak about controversy. All right, he stays away from that stuff, but he's pissed off too.
I think because a lot of teams were affected. You look at the Dodgers, you look at the Yankees. We weren't in the playoffs, but they were in the playoffs, and you come to spring training because you want to win a ring, and just if you see someone cheated to do it, it's a tough thing to swallow. And I'm sure a lot of people were mad. A lot of people are going to hold back and not say much, but I think they're trying to get people to, or Manfred or somebody to. They think the punishment should be more.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, you said he never speaks, and he does speak on occasion. However, if you played that clip, and we played Name That Hurting,
You wouldn't
you
know it.
give us 20 seconds.
No, you wouldn't know it.
I mean, I'd be, by the context, I would come up with some guesses,
No, you
but
wouldn't
it
know
wasn't like I know his voice.
Absolutely not. Well, you'd probably struggle to get some of the Nats players.
Probably just
Besides
my
maybe
voice.
Max and Strasburg and
I
guys
don't
like that. All right, 800-636-1067 is the number. We're going to get your calls in a second. I want to play Cody Bellinger because, he played against the Astros in the 2017 World Series, and he's very pissed off that the Astros won that. He thinks that they absolutely should give back the trophy and their rings.
I thought the apologies were whatever. I thought Jim Crane's was weak. I thought Manfred's punishment was weak, giving him immunity. These guys were cheating for 3 years. I think what people don't realize is Altuve stole an MVP from Judge in 17. Everyone knows they stole the ring from us. I know personally I lost respect for those guys. I think I would say everyone in the show, in the big leagues, lost respect for those guys. I don't know what human hits a walk-off home run against Aroldis Chapman to send your team to the World Series. And one has the thought to say, don't rip my jersey off, but two, go in the tunnel, change your shirt, and then come out and do your interview. Like that makes no sense to me.
I think he makes some good points.
I'm with you on that one, Cody.
Yeah, at first I
Absolutely.
thought maybe they didn't cheat, for 3 seasons. But the more I think about it, why would they have stopped? They weren't
wouldn't.
caught.
If it's successful, you
Right.
don't stop. Like,
Well, think about it. It took 2 years for someone to actually reveal this.
yeah.
If Mike Fiers doesn't talk to, I don't know, he was talking to The Athletic or whoever he was talking to, doesn't reveal that they were cheating, do we even know about it today?
And by the way,
Like if Jason's sports betting and he has some
Yeah.
sort of just hook job and
Yeah.
he knows the result of every game and he's winning every game, why on earth would you stop? You wouldn't.
Right.
Until you're busted.
But if
That's
everyone
when
knew
you
about
stop.
this, right? Everyone knew, apparently.
Right.
All these teams knew something was going on.
Yep.
but I guess they couldn't connect the dots. They couldn't prove it.
Well, maybe not, but it took 2 years for Mike Fiers to come out and say, yeah, they were doing this.
Because there's a code. Nobody wants to be a rat. Nobody wants
That's
to be
my
a
point.
snitch.
No one else came out and said anything.
Right.